I want to talk about Derek Carr. Derek Carr officially announced his retirement from the NFL after 11 years. Now, two things can be true in this situation. A couple things can be true. Let me say that. One, Derek Carr made the best decision for himself. I always champion that. I want you to live your life. I want everyone to live their life the best way that they can, and I want you to be happy in your decisions. So Derek Carr obviously felt that his time in the league was over. I know that he had a shoulder injury that probably required surgery that he just didn't want to do, so he retired. That is true. It also can be true that in a way he helped the New Orleans Saints when it comes to you elected not to get the surgery, you retired, we didn't have to cut you, so we don't have to. You forfeited $30 million essentially, which is not dead cat. We can use at other places. So you kind of helped us out, which we do appreciate. As far what the Saints are probably thinking. So shout out to that, and that can also be true. It can also be true that Derek Carr chose the absolute worst time to retire. Because now think about it like this. Imagine if he would have said, I'm retiring before the draft. Then you could have probably approached the draft a tad bit differently. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. But if you wait before the draft, or if you tell them before the draft, they may, the draft may look different. They may not re-sign Chase Young. It's like, look, I get it. When you make the decision, you make the decision. But again, financially, it helps a little bit. But decision, it doesn't. The Saints are not in a good place right now. And yes, I understand that Derek Carr wasn't the best. But you kind of put the team in a bind. In one way, you help financially, but another way, it's like, if you would have known before the draft, we probably would have made some decisions, or they probably would have made some decisions differently. And, Derek Carr, there are times when I was just blind to reality when we talked about Derek Carr. I'm just speaking for myself. Football is the ultimate team sport. And I always say you can have the greatest quarterback of all time. If you don't have a good offensive line, if you don't have good pieces on the outside, whether we talk about wide receivers or running back, if you don't have a solid team, if you don't have a good defense, it doesn't matter. And I'm not saying that Derek Carr was the greatest of all time, but I was always like, well, you play for Oakland and then LA or Vegas. It's like, that's not the easiest place to play. And when you see some of the decisions that were made, it's like, and then you go to the Saints and you look exactly the same. I'm not trying to bash Derek Carr. Then I'm just going to end it and say, congratulations for an 11-year career. And I wish Derek Carr the best of luck. Sure, I wish the Saints the best of luck. We'll see what they do with that. Oh, man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.